Hey everybody, it's Dallas42 back again with another 7 Days to Die video. It's the morning of day 38. Yesterday we did some housekeeping, we crafted some new stuff like these level 3 steel tools and a ratchet. So we are in pretty good shape for our next tier 5 POI. So I think we're going to go and try to do that. We got plenty of ammo. I don't have a lot of 9mm ammo, high power, but I got plenty of the other kind, so I think we'll be alright. This one we can start with high power. This one we can start with a high power. Alright, so which ones do we know about? We know about the mining one up here. That I'm going to save that one for last. The rock works, I think, is going to be pretty similar. It's going to be mostly outdoor. That's going to be a little bit more challenging. I think our next option is going to be the Area 7. It's like a military kind of place. So I kind of want to check this one out. So let's go for it. What the heck? What's the worst that can happen? So we're going to ride down there and we'll dive into that, and that should probably take us most of the day. See if we can, is there any convenient white areas that we can scope out along the way? Yeah, let's try to aim for here. That'll put some of that on the map. Just try to knock some of that white area off the map. The fog of war, or whatever you call it. It's not a war going on here. Well, it's kind of a war. Me against the zombies. I wanted to fix the label on this a little bit differently, so let's just do that while we're here. Here's the Red Mesa compound. That's the tier 5 that we completed the other day. Still pretty proud of that. Is there more loot in there? There is more loot in there. I'll have to stop and get that at some point. But for right now, I wanted to adjust this one right here. Oops. There we go. So it'll still have 5 in the name so we can search for it, but it also has the name of the POI just in case we don't forget. We got a check mark there to indicate we've completed it before. I see a chicken. Boom! I don't really need to collect its loot. I just wanted to kill it for the achievement. Speaking of achievements, I do have quite a few of these completed. I've harvested yucca, I've farmed pumpkins, I survived 5 blood moons, I killed lumberjack zombies, I killed tourist zombies. Nice. At some point, we'll take a closer look at the challenges we have not completed, and we'll start trying to knock some of those out. Because I do have a goal of trying to complete all of those. That's one of the things I want to try to do in this playthrough. I think the hardest ones are going to be the health-related ones, because I have to actually contract certain conditions before I can fix them. And that's going to take some doing, but we'll see. We'll see when we get there. Let's just pop this little POI on the map. Definitely not a tier 5. It's a tier 1. It's a rural house 1. Oops. There we go. Since I'm passing by, might as well just put it on the map. What's this one? It's a 2-tier ranger station. So that's like that too. Okay. Where to next? We want to head down this way. If I die in here, it's going to be a long ride back to get my stuff. It's going to be a long walk back to get my stuff. Better not die. I guess I could ride my mini bike back if I had to. We'll just not die. We'll just not die. How about that? Alright, with a name like Area 7, I expect it to be some sort of like a military base. Let's make sure our map is updated accordingly to our new way of doing things. There we go. Alright, in we go. Here goes nothing. Vehicle crafting, excellent. We need more of that. Looks like a little tower over here. I gotta go check that out. There's a gyrocopter over there. We'll eventually be able to make one of those and fly around the map. That's one of my stated goals for this playthrough, to make a gyrocopter. Okay, nothing exciting up there. Come on. Go. Let's continue to try and work our way around here. Looks like somebody drove a car in here at some point. It's a nice little touch. Love these atmospheric details. I'm a big fan of atmospheric games. Not necessarily the most skilled player in the world, but I'd just love to dive into an atmospheric environment and enjoy, soak up the atmosphere. Those are my favorite kind of games. Okay, I see one over there. Can I get him through the wall? It's a little cheesy, but I'll take it. I don't think there's anything in the little guard towers around the corners, because I've checked a couple of them and I haven't found anything. At some point we're going to have to venture indoors. Getting a few opportunistic kills here outdoors, so take them when we can get them. I heard someone. Yeah, we'll eventually build one of these things, if all goes well. gonna go all the way down in there. Might take some time. Where are they? I hear them. Under me? Might be under me. Oh, there they are. Hey, level up. We'll deal with that later. I don't want to go down until I've...
Lift malfunction detected.
Whoa. Yeah, I don't want to go down until I've done everything at the surface level that I can possibly do. Scrap that. Take mushroom spore. Storm rolling in. Even more atmospheric. Yeah, I don't need no murky water. Seeds. We're having a little bit of a seed shortage, so I'll take those seeds if I can get them. Okay, looks like that's that. Ooh, what's this tower? Gotta check that out. Oh, not going up there. They don't want me up there. Yeah, you can kind of just tell things like that, they don't intend you to go up there. So, no sense pressing our luck. Just a waste of time to mess around too much. Stuff like that. Let's focus on the main POI. Do without that stuff. And repair tool crafting. Harvesting tool crafting. Already maxed on handguns. Okay, I believe... What's this? There's a ladder up here. Anything up here? Does not appear so. Oh, there's a little thing. I haven't nerd goggles yet. Maybe I should take that. I can always drop it later in the POI if I find something better. Okay, I guess I'm going down inside this central building. Seems like that's the way. I don't see any other way except straight down here.
Keep arms and legs inside the lift at all times.
Whoa. Salvage tools. Whoa. Okay, here we are. We're in there. We're in here for good or ill. We're going to be down here for a while. Oh, I see some over here. This is actually reminiscent of Half-Life as well, with the train car sequence. I think the people who made this game are fans of Half-Life. I think it's safe to say. That there's a way across there, except just going for it. Why would it give me a ramp up there? It's unusual. Sure I'm not missing something over here. There is stuff over here. I don't know if it's important or not. Never been to this POI before, so hard to say. I think I can do that, yeah. Never been to this POI on any playthrough. Salvage tools, glue, take those. There's our ladder there. Looks like that was the place, huh? Go up here. Okay, I'm fully expecting some zombies around here. Back in here in a moment. Uh-oh. Let's get away from those guys. I don't know where they are, but I heard some. Music changed all of a sudden. Medical crafting. Is that? Might be nothing, but yeah, cooking mag. We already got a couple of scope 8Xs, so I don't need another one of those. Come get some. Okay. Survived that little onslaught.
Monorail line obstructed. Arrivals and departures may be delayed.
I hear more of them. Here he comes. Okay. Going okay so far. A little low on my high-powered ammo here. Bah, nothing too good there. If I can get up there. Oh yeah, sure can. Could drop down there. What else is up here? Could drop down there. There's a bag over here. Go check that out real quick. Glue. Is there a way in here? Yeah, that door's open. Alright, I can get back up there. Salvage tool. Steel, always a good find. Okay, let's go back up here, because there was another room up here that I wanted to scope out. Right here.
Security breach. Alert security personnel.
Uh-oh.
System malfunction.
Go ahead and fight as many of them as I can before I push this button, because you never know what's going to happen after you push the button. Usually nothing good. This door's unlocked. That's locked. I'll bet it will, when I push the button, it'll probably unlock those doors over there. Make sure I don't hear the world coming down on my head before I... Okay, yeah, it unlocked both of those. This is pretty expansive in here.
Report any unusual activity to security. A safe bunker is a healthy bunker.
This is pretty cool. I like the voiceover effects on this. I've never seen that in a POI before. Here's that window that we were on top of earlier. Uh-oh.
Red access granted.
Okay, that wasn't too bad. Robots degrade slower. Okay. Yeah, I got some more high power 9mm. That's good. That's a good find. I think this might be like a newer POI, because I noticed my computer's run a little bit chunky in here. So I might be pushing the limits of what the game can do a little bit. Come get some. Bring it on. Alright. That was a pretty good wave. Nothing we couldn't handle. It's like the medical ward. Pretty cool. Pumpkin seeds. Nice. Don't really need pumpkin seeds anymore. Haven't made any pumpkin food for quite a while. But just want to keep our garden going. Kind of running a little low on seeds. Oh, there's stairs in here. Don't think I want to go there just yet. There's also an elevator there. Goes up to the second floor of this room, it looks like. That I probably do want to go. Oh, can't. Okay. Maybe I can use these stairs to get up to the second floor. I'm authorized personnel, right? What's down? I know I need to go up, so I'm going to go down first, because that's usually where the good stuff is hidden. Nothing there. Uh-oh. Couple of whites there. Those are tough. Then we got our nice SMG. Open up on those bad boys. They're like filming. It's like a secure medical room when they're filming these patients in here. It's cool. Reminds me of Stephen King's The Stand. It's an excellent not zombies specifically, but post-apocalyptic, viral horror kind of thing. I recommend it if you haven't read. That scared me. I thought I had them all. Just keep coming. All right, that was a pretty tough little battle. Fortunately, I didn't take any serious damage there. Cement. We'll take some cement. I think we're good on rotting flesh. It's the potatoes that have been holding us up on the construction of the hobo stews, not the rotting flesh. And then I took one by accident. Oh well, I'll drop it later if I need. I am hungry. Let's have a hobo stew. Up we go. Alright, here's where I wanted to get to before, but couldn't. I had better switch to the regular ammo, because I am low. That's locked. We'll see how long it ends up taking us in here. If the day goes long, then we might have to just keep filming until we get out of here. We will finish this POI no matter how long it takes. That's the name of the game here. Even the basic SMG ammo does quite a bit of damage. Shotguns, workstations. Caught that one by surprise. Lockpicks. Explosives, spears. Already know that one. Here's another switch. I wonder what that's going to do. It's going to unlock some doors.
Green access granted.
Probably send a whole bunch of zombies at me. Green access granted. Okay, so I just did the red. Now I'm moving on to the green. Zombies wandering around down here.
Yellow access granted.
Uh-oh. It's a crazy POI. They've been continuing to add new ones as the game has been developed, so like this one might have been more recently added. It seems more complex and bigger than most of the other ones I've done. I could be wrong though. I guess I don't need pumpkins. We're all full on inventory, so we're going to have to be a little bit choosy from here on out as to what we keep. Uh-oh. Where are they? I hear them. That was a great little burst there. Got two of them with one little burst. Oh, they're coming out of the woodwork. As long as they keep coming at me one or two at a time, I can handle that. What? Next time we get to point of safety, I should really repair my guns because they're both getting a little low on repair. A potato. I'll take a potato. Keep my ears open. There's one trying to break out of a room down there. Be coming after me sooner or later. I can make Grandpa's learning elixir. I think that gives you an XP boost when you use it. That other one give up or what? I don't hear it anymore. I'm going to stand this way while I loot these so I can see the doorway. Some more 9mm, that's good. High power 9mm, that is. Must be on a different level. Home cooking mags are good. break out of there yet? I think they did. Yep, I see them down there. They'll be coming. He's just a basic zombie, otherwise he'd be running. Don't need $5. Don't need painkillers. Yeah, we're getting to the point where we're finding books we've already read more often than we're finding new ones, so that's good. Eventually you get to that point where you know everything there is to know, but I'm not there yet, but I'm getting there with some of my key skills. We're already maxed out on machine guns and handguns. Alright, let's go down to the next floor. We're going to have to drop a bunch of stuff when we find the payoff room anyway, I have a feeling. I have a feeling there'd be something back here. Doesn't hurt to check your little areas like this. You never know what you'll find. Somebody was camped out under this stairway. Oh yeah, I was going to repair these guns. Let's do that now, before I forget.
Living underground isn't for the lazy. Make sure to get your exercise daily.
Just eat that. Gonna try my my new handgun out. My 44 Desert Vulture. It is the most powerful handgun in the game, but it'd be good for zombies coming at me one or two at a time. But I don't want to use it if I'm getting mobbed by a whole bunch of them at once. Then you need to bust out the fully automatic weapons. I think the game would be pretty tough if you never used a fully automatic weapon. Not to say it couldn't be done, but it would be a challenge. Alright, looks like we made it through that room. Some medical crafting skill. Almost maxed out on that. Ooh, I'd like a potato seed. I like that better than a short iron pipe. Pile of ammo. 44 high power. I would like to have that. I'd like that better than rotting flesh. Take everything? Oh yeah, I'll put that back in there. Got it. Why did I all of a sudden stop being encumbered? That's weird. Glitch or what? I don't know. I'll take it though. Corn seeds. Finding some seeds in here, that's good. Wouldn't really expect to find seeds in an underground facility, but who knows? Just go ahead and eat that. Keep myself going here for a while. Ooh, there's a minor payoff room. I don't think this is the payoff room, but it's got some good stuff in it. I think I can use the salmon for fish tacos, but I don't really need fish tacos anyway. Gotta be choosy about what we take here. I have a lot of space in the old inventory. Alright. Some like up arrows on the wall there. Are they trying to tell me I need to go up? Lots of subtle little clues in this game like that. I think I've already been in there. I've already been in the red room, I've been in the yellow room, now it's time for the green room. It looks like there's a blue room after that. It's now officially nighttime, so any basic slow zombies are going to be fast now. Here we go. It's all about the SMG, baby. Make short work of those guys. Alright. Survived that little onslaught. More cooking mag. We've got a bunch of cooking mags in here. That's a good find. Getting close to maxed out on that. This must be like their hydroponic growing area to grow their food underground. I love the atmospheric details. Well-designed POIs in this game. POIs are really cool. Which is mainly why I wanted to do all the Tier 5 POIs, because they're really cool. And and I can show them all to you guys. There's a way down through there, but it would be a fall. Might be the way I have to go. It'd be nice to take that coal, but it's not really required. I got plenty of coal at home, and I can get more easily. And I think I need to go down there. That's why there's a lantern down there to show me the way. Yikes. I might die. Okay, I'm in bad shape. I think I survived the onslaught. That was rough. Okay, let's take care of our issues. We've got... Here, another one? Yep. Okay, I've got an infection. Let's cure that. I've got a broken limb. Or is it just a sprain? Nope, it's broken. So we'll put a cast on that. Let's have a first aid kit. Actually, I think, is that an abrasion? Okay, I can take care of that with one of these. And then, vitamin will perk me back up again. Okay, that was rough. I just barely survived that. Salvage tools. Okay, so the other thing I should do, let's see. That would refill my health, but it's a bit overkill. Eat one of these fish tacos and that'll help me refill my health. Even though I'm not hungry, it'll help refill the health. Radiated mushrooms, that's a new item. I've never seen one of those before. Wonder what they do. I'll take them anyway. So unfortunately I need to kind of move slow now because my leg is broken, and if I move fast it will do more damage, but I'm kind of moving slow anyway because I have a lack of inventory space, so that's causing me to move slow anyhow. That was a tough battle. I was close to the edge there. I barely lived through that. But we did live through it. the thing that made it tough was that they were coming at us from multiple different angles. So you don't know which way to turn. There's no safe angle. Very challenging. Might as well collect all these. I fought hard to get down here. I wonder what those things do. Food, health. Found in the wasteland, these mushrooms are used in Fallout Flush. Okay. That's a food item that you can make that will let you survive the wasteland, I think. Alright, up we go. You know, I'd like to try out my new 44, but this is not the time or the place to do it. You want to use your tried and true in here. Because that battle just barely survived. You don't want to be messing around. Reload the damn gun. Man, doing a number on me in here. Some first aid kit going on. Is that a sprained arm? I can't do anything about that. It'll go away on its own. That was another tough situation. Like I couldn't get to a advantageous fighting position, so they were just coming at me from multiple angles. This one's no joke, man. This one's definitely tougher than the Red Mesa compound. But we're still alive. Still got plenty of ammo. Go down there, that'll drop me all the way to the bottom again. Okay. I've already been out there. This door's locked. When I activate it, could trigger a horde, so we want to be prepared.
Blue access granted.
Okay. There might be another horde battle in there. I suspect there will be.
Gray access granted.
Gray access. Low visibility in here. I'll get their attention. I don't normally find that I need flashlights, but I could use one in here. This place is pretty dark. There's another one trying to get out to me, but they're not out yet. Just gotta keep my eyes open. Here. Yeah, we're definitely not going to make it home in time for dawn, but we're going to stick it out until the end of this POI. Hopefully survive it. Must be housing for the big wigs of the facility. Some nicely furnished apartments. Not out of the woods yet, folks. Well, it's daylight, so the basic zombies are going to be moving slow again, so that's good. Oh, that's why I was not moving slow, is because I have some sort of a perk that makes me move faster at night. Now I remember. Never encumbered at night, I think that's what it was. Kind of offsets the zombies being so gnarly. Unfortunately, if I run, the foot injury is going to get aggravated, so might have to take a little slower pace here. I see you. We've come this far, we might as well just finish it out. Try to take our time here, do it right. Get in a rush. Get in a rush, do something stupid and end up dying and having to dig our way all the way down here to get our body. That would not be good. Two cooking mags. We're up to 92 on cooking. Okay, down we go. This POI is no joke. It is a big one. That red mesa was small potatoes compared to this. But that's why you all tuned in, right? To see me do these tier 5 POIs. Or try to, anyway. Anything good back here? No, not that one. Sorry for the painfully slow pace. It's due to my broken leg.
Security relies on the inhabitants of this facility. If you see something, say something.
What's that? Thought I heard one. Salvage tools. Okay, there's one more room over here that we didn't get yet. Don't need no murky water. Well, my sprained arm went away, so that's good. 9 more minutes on my leg. Definitely hear one. Sounds like one of the ones in the hazmat suit. Don't know where though. Okay, it looks like we finished the gray zone. That just leaves the blue zone. I've already done that. There's the kitchen. We've been back there before. Blue zone. Probably 1 or 2 more big battles, and then we'll be through this. Hopefully we can survive it. Alright, here we go. Is that a zombie? No, it's a generator. I know there's going to be a battle in here. I'm afraid. See if I can get their attention. Sure no one's sneaking up on me from behind. Wouldn't expect that. I think I've done a pretty good job of clearing this place out. Six minutes away from my leg healing. Handgun parts. Be nice to have. Better than springs. Painfully slow here, sorry about that. I don't dare run on this foot because it'll add time to the healing. Won't heal as quickly. So, better to just tough it out. There's a stairway. Okay. But I want to go up there yet until I see what's on this other side. That might be the exit. Looks like there's another layer up there. This says exit over here. Locked. Stairs. Okay, let's go upstairs. Probably going to be another fight when we get up there. Less than 5 minutes on my leg now, that's good. I would like to have a duct tape. Would like to have it. I'd like that better than a pumpkin seed. Should we see if we can get somebody's attention? No, nothing yet. Now all these rooms have an exit sign on them, which is curious. Some loot in here. Ammo pile. Medical supplies. Roids. Yeah, I'm going to use that. That'll speed me up despite my broken limb. And my encumbrance. That's a nice find. Alright, there's a switch. Should we hit it?
System malfunction.
I don't hear any of them. That's good. Pull the world down on top of us with that one switch, as can sometimes happen. We need to go over this side. And now I can move fast because of the steroids. Don't take those in real life, kids. There's a loot bag hiding back there. You know, steel tool parts are more useful than hop seeds. It's locked. Okay, down and back out again. I do believe is the way.
Remember to do your part. Ration food and water every day. Every little bit counts. Together
There's gonna be a
and
battle in
only
here. I
together,
can smell it.
we can survive the apocalypse.
What are you at? This is a great place for a battle, though. I can smell it coming. Run! Wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be, but there could be more coming. Why? Continuing to trickle out. I prefer that than flooding out. Some loot in here. I'll eat those pears right away. Whoops. Didn't do that right. Oh well. I moved away. I switched weapons, and then it interrupted the animation. Oh well. I expected more. Kind of surprised. My foot is officially healed. That's good. My leg, I should say. And I believe we are close to the end of this POI. Be lucky enough to get out of here without one more big battle. I haven't found the payoff room yet. Ooh, this might be the payoff right here. Oh, man. You gotta be kidding me. Man, that was intense. Oh, man, that's not good at all. I gotta spawn near the backpack. Wonder what happens. Well, it's not too far away. But how do I get it? You know what we're going to do? We're going to log out right here. And then next time we will come back and we'll figure out how to get that body out of there. And I'm going to take some time to decompress and go take a chill pill, because that was really intense and I am stressed out. Alright, well, that was... This POI proved to be over our head. So... we almost made it. That final battle was just crazy. So, anyhow, let's, you know, I don't want to call it here because I don't know if things will respawn if I don't do it right now. So, as long as this video is, I want to get in there and see if we can retrieve some. Let's see if I can get in there and retrieve my backpack. I don't know if the POI will have reset at this point or what. But we can't leave our stuff in there. We gotta go get it. Shovel. I need a stone shovel. 5 small stones and some wood. Had to have been close to the end. I killed so many zombies in there. There were zombie types I'd never even seen before in there. Blue zombies and red zombies. That was crazy. Alright, all we can do is try to dig down here and see if we can retrieve it. That's all we can do. Not too far away. We don't want to go straight down because we might fall into that room. We sure don't want to fall into that room unless we know we're falling in the right place. Stone depth. Ooh, that was not ideal. I didn't realize that we were going to be in with... They were going to drop those crazy zombies on us. I didn't expect that. My stomach's all queasy because it was so intense. The fight or flight response is in full effect there. Alright, we're going to systematically work our way down there. We're going to see if we can get this bag out. I don't dare log out of the game without trying to get it, because I don't know for a fact, but it's possible that the zombies I've already killed down there are still dead, and they won't automatically come back. Or maybe they do, I don't know. But if we can just get down there and get our stuff and get out, we don't necessarily have to be in there. Only 20 meters away. But I want to be careful not to accidentally fall through the floor. This is a bit tedious, sorry about that, but that's what you gotta do. I mean, the only other way to do it is to go back through the whole POI again, and if things have respawned, or if the state of the POI has reset, then yeah, we definitely don't want to do that. So let's try to get in there this way if we can. Try to get clever about it if necessary here. Just kind of go sideways here until we get over the top of it. Unfortunately, I think I died more or less in the middle of that room, which is not ideal. Hate to keep this video going so long, but I just don't see an alternative here. Gotta get down here and get this bag, if at all possible. Otherwise I lose all my best loot. Can't have that. Could be we need to get back to the drawing board and take a break from these tier 5 POIs until we get some better armor and things of that nature. Like, I was close. I was really close. We worked all the way through that. As far as I could tell, the payoff was right in front of me. I went to grab the payoff, and they dropped a whole bunch of nasty zombies on me. So I think we were so close. We were so close. It's not like the whole POI was totally over our head. It wasn't like that. But it wouldn't hurt to have some better armor, maybe some more of those skills that help with survivability. Just nothing for it except to get in here and get our bag. Not very far away. 17 meters to be exact. I might be able to build a ladder down or something. We got to get a little closer to be able to see what we're dealing with. Kind of go about this systematically and carefully. We want to move down at an angle so that if needed we can retreat back up the way we came, and we don't dig straight down and accidentally fall through a hole in the floor and fall down into that mess again. We don't want to fall down in there. We don't want to touch the ground in there if possible. We want to descend down and get our bag. There's something different. There's a piece of stone. A block of stone. I can see it. I can see the room. Okay. Yep, just as I thought. There's a serious danger of falling here. So we're going to have to carefully excavate around here. I hear a zombie. Got an idea, got a plan. Whether it'll work or not is a different story. So there's like a superstructure over here. Don't want to fall in there. Gotta be careful not to fall in. Just all there is to it. Okay, how much wood do I have? Gonna make some building blocks. I don't think that's gonna be enough. Dig a little further. I hear zombies. I hope they're down there, not above me. That's a step. It's not quite right, though. We're getting there, we're getting there. If I can get down here a little further. There's a white wandering around. Is that the one that killed me? It might be the one that killed me. Problem is, I can't get an angle on building anything here. If I could just build down, I could get it, but I can't get down there. With that white wandering around, it's an incredibly risky thing to do, to just drop down there. If I go over this way a bit more. We could go for the crazy plan, which is just to drop down there and grab our gun and try to kill that white. That'd be my last resort. Plan of last resort. The fact that that white is wandering around might indicate that the zombies do not respawn, and he's just left over from that first wave that I didn't manage to kill him. I hope that's the case, but I don't know for sure. I could, if I drop down there, I could trigger a wave of zombies that are just like scripted. So that's a dangerous move. If I go over here a little bit more, I can get to that raised structure, perhaps. Work my way down from there, maybe. Got another idea. What if I change the shape to the ladder? Can I put a ladder here? Except I can't build it down. I can't get under it. It's still the same problem. Still the same problem. You can't build down unless you can look up at the block to attach it to the one above. But if you're above the block, there's just no way to build under it. Is this? Does it go all the way down? No, it does not. Okay. Get over here, though. might have no other alternative besides to just drop down there and try to grab my gun. Might not have any other alternative. I've got an idea. Maybe this will work, but I think I'm going to need some more wood. Let's go get some more wood before it gets dark. There's another zombie down there. There's at least two then. Attached to that? There we go, now we're talking. How do I get back up here, though, when the time comes? Stairway, that's how I get up there. Oh, I pushed the wrong button. I think maybe we haven't triggered the whole world down on us. Maybe I could get out there . Maybe I can finish the POI is what I'm getting at. There's still zombies coming, but they might just be the ones that are left over from the previous. I'm feeling froggy. Let's try to finish it. Came this far. The payoff's sitting right there. There's still a white around here somewhere. This was the room where all the shit went down. Let me use some steroids. That'll come in handy right now. I can spare some mushroom spores. I can eat a fish taco. I found a switch, so that probably indicates that I was right at the end. I think there's still a white wandering around here. Are we going to do it, folks? Are we going to snatch victory from the jaws of defeat? I'll do that lock chest last. It's going to take a while to lock pick it. I better get this stuff out of this bag, because otherwise it's going to stay here forever. There we go. Got plenty of lockpicks, so this shouldn't be a problem. Unless the white comes up on us while we're trying to do it. Hey, I got it on the first try. Ooh, a shotgun turret bundle. That's better than 4 potatoes. Sorry, potatoes. Handyland. Troll armor pocket mod. It's better than goldenrod seeds. Take some ammo. Treasure map. Ranger hat, level 3. 5 first aid kits. I got plenty of those. Alright. Let's take a look around this room, make sure we didn't miss any good stuff. Spears, bows. Ooh, a water purifier mod. That's a nice find. That's better than a nerd goggle level 1. Get a can of tuna. Screw the can of tuna. Who needs it? It's another blue bag. I already checked that one. Okay. A machine gun part. I gotta find room for that. That's better than corn seeds. Repair that before I forget, just in case another swarm comes at me. I don't expect that to happen, but you never know. So I just want to finish looting this room, make sure I didn't miss any good stuff. So it turns out that we came back in, because we had not logged out of the game, we were able to come back into the POI and resume right where we left off. So that's good to know. That took some effort to get in here and get this, but because I was able to pick right back up where I left off and collect my bag and keep going and get the payoff for the POI and didn't miss any significant sections of the POI, I do declare that we have completed this POI, as long as I can get out in one piece. There was a stairway over here. That's probably what I need to take. As long as I can get out of here in one piece, I declare this a completed POI. Had we not been able to get back to our bag and had to like run the POI over again, or if we had cheated and missed a whole bunch of the POI, or if we did not find the payoff for the POI, then I would declare it's not completed and we would have to do it over again. But because we were able to get right back to where we left off without missing anything, and we were able to collect the payoff and hit the final switch, we've completed the POI! Yay! It took us like 2 days to do it. That was crazy. Alright, so we're going to put a check mark here. I'm all shaky because I'm just like freaked out. That was absolutely intense. But we finished it. We finished it. So let's get home and drop off our loot, and then we'll call it there. Where's my place? What's up here? Oops, wrong button. Alright, let's just get home. Holy cow, that was intense. That was crazy. Can you imagine that being 2 skulls more difficult than it was? That's what it would be if it was in the wasteland. Definitely got some work to do to beef our character up, make us a little bit tougher, more survivable. That's going to be our focus moving forward. At least I died on the final battle of the POI, and I gave it a good run for its money, and there was only a few wandering zombies left in there at the time that I finished. So I don't feel too bad about that. It's not like the mining one that we did that time and we died like halfway through. That's definitely a fail. This was just a minor fail. And we were able to pick back up and keep going and finish out the POI, so it's not really a fail at all. It's a success. It's a success with an asterisk next to it. My thirst is just going to have to wait because I'm getting home ASAP. Also learned that steroids can be a very useful item inside of those tier 5 POIs. We might want to just start having one on us, 1 or 2 of them on us. Because if you get hurt, you can use that and you can keep moving fast. That's really useful. Well, sorry everybody for the super long video, but that's kind of how it goes sometimes. It was worth the wait to get back and down and get our body out of there and be able to collect the payoff loot. The payoff loot wasn't really that great in that POI, but hey, sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. The important thing is we completed another tier 5 POI and we can mark another one off the list. I think I'll wait a couple days and maybe do some easier ones. Try to get more loot to build better armor, build that M60 machine gun. Like all those things will kind of help. I can practically ride my bike forever now. It doesn't take much stamina. definitely got crops to harvest tomorrow. Okay, that was crazy. Let's put away some stuff real quick. Don't need all that stuff. Take a full stack of each of the regular ammo, because we're not going into another tough one like that for a while. There's a level 5 of that. That's better than the level 3. There's a level 3 of that. That's better than the level 2. Let's sell those two. I have 104 irradiated mushrooms. Take a closer look at that stuff later. Just put it away for now. Got one handgun part for all that, and one machine gun part. That's not great. I was hoping for more than that. Got lots of stone now. Having to dig our way back in there again. Drop extra lockpicks. Treasure map. What's this all about? It came with a shotgun auto turret. That's cool. Set that up near our horde base just to give us a little leg up. And 3 electrical traps. Okay. So I should start saving shotgun ammo, huh? Okay, that's going to do it for right now. That was a crazy, epic experience. I'm glad you could join me for it. I hope you stuck with me all the way till the end. And if you did, thank you. And give me a like and subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so. And leave a comment. Tell me what you thought about this epic experience. And I will catch you in the next one.